What's up, my people?
What's up?
Yeah.
Why y'all so quiet?
How you
I'm
living?
muted. I was muted. I don't know what I'm doing muted.
Move. Let me get my stuff.
Sandra is off tonight. Fix it, Jesus. That's right. Sandra is off tonight. And she has a death in the family, and we are sending our condolences out to her. What that say, Charlotte? What?
Where's Charlie Brown?
What Charlie Brown?
Oh, Charlie. Charlie is still on vacation in Hawaii.
Ooh, Charlie. Go ahead.
It's on his bucket list. He just left Japan, and he's on the way to Hawaii now.
Bernard, is that the way you remember it?
Yeah. Hey, let me send Charlie a message.
What?
Mr. Brown.
Definitely, I don't think that's how it happened.
Charlie Brown is on vacation. He's just left Japan, and he's in Hawaii.
Don't touch me.
He's in Hawaii. Y'all don't believe that? Charlie will be back soon. We miss you, Charlie Brown. He was kidnapped. What y'all think he gonna come back to work after he went through such a horrific ordeal? He was kidnapped. So, and we paid that $250 ransom for him. All of us gave $25. So Charlie will be back soon. We'll be back soon. Sandra's off. Air is still on hiatus. She's still a part of the show. She'll be back soon. I had a call from her this week, so she'll be back soon. But wait, we got some great people to fill in for them. We got some, we got some permanent markers here. We got Tiffany down there in Athens, Georgia. Hey. Yeah, I got Sandra way out there in Houston. Got Bernard in Atlanta. Got RG. I don't know where the hell RG at.
Hey, y'all don't know about all that. I'm in Chatham County. That's all you got to know. You ain't got to know which Chatham County, but I'm in Chatham County.
Hey, you a world traveler, though. You go everywhere. You everywhere. One day you might be in South Carolina. Next minute you might be in North Carolina. Then next minute you're in Atlanta.
Yeah, I might be in my backyard. Y'all don't even know it.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Hey, I'll start shooting you in the backyard now. You better knock on the front door now.
Hey, we got Mr. Bobby. Hey, Mr. Bobby, glad you're tuning in. You and John. Hey, John. Yeah, they're tuning in from everywhere, all over. We're glad that y'all are here. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Y'all know we go global with everything we do, so we got a whole lot. We got the lightning round coming up first. And the lightning round, I hope all y'all did download y'all stuff and know what we fit to do, right? We got the lightning round.
Yeah, right here. I'm looking at it right here.
Oh, okay. No, okay, we got the lightning round. The first 15 minutes, we got 5 stories we gonna cover, and we're not gonna take all day on it. Sandra not here, so we don't have to worry about it. Mr. Brown
Right.
Hold on.
Because they take all day. Oh Lord, he got some red wine there.
This is great. This is the Lord's.
That's that communion juice.
Oh, by the way, where's God? God came to America at the doctor tonight.
Yes, he did. He did.
God told me that I'm gonna have to let him go sometime on America Down so you can get some rest. I said, yeah, get your ass some rest so you don't have to be sleeping on my show. So, hey, if he start running around Savannah trying to film everything, he'd be okay.
Wait a minute, Jamar's not God. God is God.
Oh, God.
Jamar's not God.
I thought God was him.
No, God is God.
Right. Okay.
Jamar's not God.
Hello, Natalie.
Hey, Natalie. All right. We are on place here. Our first topic was Burger King sales has dropped to all-time low. Y'all passed by Burger King lately and there's nobody in line? And
never.
Yeah, what the hell is up?
In Athens, there's never a line. The only time there was a line was when chicken nuggets was 10 for $1.50, and now they only give you 8 for $1.50. Not to mention the meat is not real.
Hey, Rebecca.
Impossible Burger.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Wow.
Yeah, they are the lines are. I went by there on a Saturday. Get this, I went by there on a Saturday 3 weeks ago. Saturday at 2:00 they were closed.
Yeah, I don't think they're paying nobody either. I think they're just like fire me so that I can get some unemployment because it's more than my regular check.
Yeah, my little kids they work at McDonald's and they say they're making $13 an hour. They love it.
Yeah, they crossed the street. They left Burger King and went to McDonald's.
Okay, we gotta get us a clock so we'll know when our 15 minutes up because our scorekeeper, our producer. The next thing on that top crazy news stories is the TikTok star. Y'all see whether he killed his wife? He put a device in his a listening device in his child's computer, and the wife and the man was in there having a conversation about I guess lovey-dovey. He went over there because he hear him because he got the listening device on his child's thing, on his child's device, and he shoots and kills both of them.
That was the problem right there.
Take his son and leave. Take his son and leave after he done shot and killed both of them, and then he say he innocent.
Maybe he thought it was gonna go viral, honey. They do crazy things on TikTok for views.
Let me tell you,
TikTok ain't no joke. No, I see Robert on TikTok all the time. Him and Bernard.
Hey, I love TikTok, but mine be clean.
Both of them got TikToks.
Hey. I only went there because Facebook put me in jail and I got tired of that, so I went over to the other network. and they treat me better.
Now, but our third one is the teens in Florida. Down in Florida, 3 teens. They killed another teenage boy because the little boy was had sex with his ex-girlfriend, which is now go with this boy who killed him. They killed the boy with a sword. This boy, he's so dumb. The one who did the kill. He's so dumb. He went and got 2 girls to go kill somebody with him.
No, that's gonna tell.
Yeah, 17-year-old girls.
No, that must have been some ooh-wee.
That pressure is going to kill him. Now somebody else going to get the ooh-wee now.
Yeah, but you know what?
Too, in jail.
That's
he ain't gonna get nothing. But
hey,
yeah, that's people don't realize this, man. It's like it's getting out of hand. Everybody, and this go for men and women. At the end of the day, you don't know how somebody's heart is when they into you. You don't know that. All right. So if you going around and you playing with that man or you playing with that woman's heart. At the end of the day, and you around him, he thinking or she thinking y'all together, and then you around him sleeping with this person, that person. At the end of the day, that snap. You go home and that wall close in, and you start thinking, and then you go on a killing spree, because you hurt and your heart hurt. Hey, it's crazy. That's why I tell people, make sure you with the person that you want to be with, and make sure y'all in there together. And not all the bullshit, period. Because
but Bernard, you're right. But you're right. But at that age, I mean, what you said is right, and you learn that the older you get. But at that age, I need y'all to be focused on y'all education and getting y'all stuff together, and less about hunching. Bottom line.
Well,
but you're right.
True.
I ain't heard that one in a long time, Bernard. Hunching.
I was gonna say something else, but this is PG-13. This ain't America. I can't cuss.
Tiffany too young to know what hunching is.
Hey, and Drew, he said hunching.
Hunching. Tiffany, you don't know what hunching is.
I do. I was told when I was a little girl, don't let no boys be hunching on you.
Hunching on you, yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what hunching is.
All like my good frat brother Francis Johnson used to tell them, don't let them get your collard greens.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm too young. I ain't never heard that.
The fourth thing, number 4. Telsa Auto Company hits $1 trillion. $1 trillion. That's what the company is worth.
Smart man.
Yeah. I'm not surprised that Tesla is $1 trillion. They're electric cars.
Awesome.
You know, new toys for rich people.
Yeah. You know, electric car. Everybody gonna get an electric car. My next car is gonna be electric.
Bernard got a Tesla.
Yeah, I do.
Y'all ain't me.
Right there at Kroger's. Hey, give me my 10%.
Hey, Keith just brought a Audi, electric Audi.
Boy, look here.
Keith?
Keith brought an electric Audi. I went by his house yesterday. He had a white Audi sitting there, brand new, electric. I said, "Wow."
I love me an Audi. That's a badass car. Excuse me, y'all. That's a bad car right there.
You gonna take it to Miami, Drew? You gonna take it to Miami?
I don't know where he gonna take it. He's a traveler, so he might take it anywhere. But he brought him an Audi.
White
electric Audi. And the last thing on our first 15 minutes of lightning round is Becky draining the hell all the energy out.
That was the wrong way real fast. That was the wrong way.
They'll do it.
Put it back on track.
That's your idea. That's why they wanted the Becky's with the good hair.
Hey.
Right. And then the draining part, I'm lost, Julius. I'm lost.
Hey.
I mean, listen, Patrick Mahomes done went to hell. They paying this guy $25 million a year and gain part ownership of the Kansas City Royals.
Hey.
Yeah.
Becky trying to solidify her spot. She gonna keep him drained.
You know what?
Keeping him drained.
I don't think
he can't throw the ball 5 yards.
Hey, Drew. Hey, y'all. Ain't Becky. Now, if it was anime, okay. Becky, anime. Becky is the white in anime. Nah, Becky ain't doing shit. What it is, they done caught up with him. They done caught up with him they done caught up with Kansas City.
I don't know, man. Bernard, you seen the man. He couldn't get out of the pocket. He lazy back there. He throwing balls that's going down in front of people.
He ain't got no line.
Yeah, but he can easily throw the ball 70 yards.
If you ain't got no line, you ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
Becky draining the hell out of him. Becky
Georgia's offensive line better than Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kansas got some problem.
Kansas City won Super Bowl. Georgia ain't won. Georgia about to win in a couple. Georgia ain't won nothing since Herschel Walker.
Yeah. When Andy Reid
don't do us.
I know. When Andy Reid went to the hospital, he took all of them with him. Shit, they ain't came back since.
No, real talking about athletics. Shout out to the brother last night. What's his name? Charlie Morton. That brother, that man. How many people gonna be out there playing with a broken leg, man? Come on with it.
All right.
Yeah.
15. That's our 15 minutes. We started at 7 after. That's our 15 minutes, y'all. Yeah, we right on time. We're gonna have a ticker. I can get my producer to work on getting us a ticker to go at the bottom of the screen down there. That we know we got 15 minutes on these subjects. Just like pardon the interruption. We're gonna do that. We got a lot of new stuff that we're gonna be implementing soon. We're gonna be taking our breaks with commercials and everything else. Little ads. Anyway, second thing. Couponing has become criminal. So y'all be careful out there with the couponing. They say couponing, you cannot do it the way that they're doing. One lady made $4 million off of making duplicate, like that printer right there. That printer there can print money the same color. It can print a $20 bill, make it look like a $20 bill. That's a laser jet printer. It'll make anything look real.
Let me come on out there for about an hour.
So just imagine her with a better one than that. She making these coupons that are identical to the ones that the company only gave so many out of. She's selling them to people. The company is losing money because she done sold over $4 million worth. They put her in jail for 12 years.
Dang.
For couponing. Yeah, her husband 7 years. 7 years for couponing.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm not coupon.
Hey, they got more jail time than a black man.
I'm gonna do me some buy one get one free. Look at it. Let's see when they get that. When they got that. But the second part of this coupon was it was a hiker. He went on a hiking trip in Colorado, I believe, and he got lost. He got lost in the wilderness out there and couldn't find his way home. Couldn't find his way out of the wilderness. So he got a phone. So I don't know. He couldn't tell the people where he was or nothing. So after a while, he trying to find his way out. He started getting these phone calls. And he saw that the phone calls were from scam only, scam likely, or it was a unknown from an unknown number. So he wouldn't answer it. Now
He
he
should have
lost.
answered it and told them, call your nearest Lord.
He lost. He lost, and he won't answer the phone because he look at it and say, he look at the phone and say scam likely or unknown call.
Yeah,
and it was the police. It was the police calling him.
Jesus, pick the Jesus.
So he got lost and he stayed up there. I mean, how dumb can you be?
That's the craziest thing ever.
Man, I mean, when I read it, I just had to bring it on. I said, this man got to be the craziest guy in the world. He went hiking. No wonder he got lost. He wouldn't answer the damn phone. No wonder he got lost. He didn't get a compass or nothing. You know, that's camping and hiking 101. Take a compass and bear spray.
And definitely answer your phone if you lost, fool.
Yeah. Even if he would have answered, shit, he still would have been lost there. If he had done not the answer, even if he would have answered, he would have got lost.
Okay, producer, that's our second subject. We're gonna go to a real quick break. Real quick. Y'all make sure y'all share this. Share this show.
East Blast is a win-win-win for Chatham County. Our students win and will continue to win because better schools enhance learning and produce better outcomes. Local workers win because over 72% of the funds have been invested with local firms to complete projects that benefit all Chatham Countyans. Our taxpayers win because over 1/3 of East Blast funding comes from those who live outside Chatham County. Your yes vote for East Blast will continue the winning for those who matter most. Today's students and tomorrow's.
Wow.
Yes, sir. I support that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, we're going to talk about who we got on the show on the Watchdog Saturday, Robert.
B win, and for our viewers, B is running one of the candidates, Democratic candidates, running for Secretary of State.
Right, damn B.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
she currently is in the House district that Stacey Abrams was in prior to Stacey running for governor.
Okay, we'll probably do something, and we'll talk about East Blast also, because a lot of people, well, not a lot, but some people in the community are talking negative about it. But we support it because we think that it's all about the kids. So we're talking about that Saturday on our show. We'll probably have B on for 45 minutes to an hour. Then we'll take 15 minutes and talk about the benefits of East Blast. But anyway, back to our agenda. Third subject. Our third subject for the night. Alec Baldwin kills an actress. He was given a prop gun and missed and killed an actress. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah, but you know what?
She was a director, wasn't she?
Oh, I was just, my other producer just said she was a crew member, a director, or producer, or something. You know, I guess they shooting the producers. Y'all be careful now, Meek.
That ain't funny. You ain't right. You ain't got no dang
Hell,
Producer, I know it. But you know what? I know it's been an accident. I know it's an accident, but I thought it was supposed to be blank bullets or whatever. But what happened was the guy who gave him the gun, this not only his first incident, this is his second incident that happened. This the same guy that happened a while ago, and he accidentally put it in it. So at the end, first time, okay. Second time, nah, come on now.
Yeah.
I
mean, he need to be fired or locked up.
Yeah, probably. Really. That's negligence. He was mad because somebody gonna get sued. Whoever making the film gonna get sued. The studio, he should be in jail because you done did this twice. What the hell is live rounds doing on a scene for a movie? Yeah. Why you got live rounds?
Yeah,
exactly. And why was
he let rounds go?
Started shooting? Like shoot the wall to make sure I ain't gonna die when you shoot the second.
Exactly. Shoot that wall. If a hole go through that, then the hole go through me.
Hole go through me. Right.
Exactly. Right. That's crazy. I don't even know what the hell. I mean, seriously. I mean, who's at fault?
The prop man. I don't know.
Is he the only one?
I don't think Alec Baldwin. I don't think we should blame him because he's dependent on the food that gave him the gun. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame him. I blame on the food that gave him the gun. Yeah. And like I said, this is the second incident. But my thing is too, you're right. Where did the live bullet come from? Because I thought it was always either have rubber bullets or something like that. I don't know.
Well, at the end of the day, I've been around fake guns and I've been around real guns. Don't ever point fake or real at me, period. And I won't point at you. You just don't do that. That's weaponry 101. You don't, whether you think it's real or not, don't point no weapon towards nobody. That's just, I mean, come on.
I bet it scared the hell out of Alec Baldwin, though.
Yeah.
I bet when he see that lady hit the ground, I bet it terrified him.
But the thing is, Tiffany, you know, when you it should be a protocol. Like my producer just said, that it's a protocol that they should have in place that all weapons are checked.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, she said there is one. And that this guy pulled that, check that, make sure that was a dud instead of a stud. And you wouldn't have this here. So he's negligent and they should get him for negligent homicide.
Yeah. They probably shouldn't have hired him if he had already had an incident like that to begin with.
Yeah,
like, was he cheaper than the other guy?
Well,
a cinematographer was the one who was killed. Okay. Why was he shooting at her anyway?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to ask that question. So, if it's a movie, and if the person ain't in the movie, then why you shoot at that person?
Well, you don't even need to point nothing at nobody. It's like having a bow and arrow.
Now, that ain't a touchdown.
No, ain't no touchdown. But if you got a bow and arrow, you don't point no bow and arrow at nobody. I mean, it's like, come on, bro. Like, you don't know what's a toy gun or a real gun these days.
Yeah.
If you're on set and I'm standing off of set beside the camera, there is no reason for you to point a gun at me and fire the gun.
Right.
Yeah. And Alan, he was upset. He still, when you interviewed him, it really got to him. And he should be pointing and shooting somebody and kill them. I mean, if you ain't a human being, you're gonna be upset.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He's liable. I don't know. He shouldn't be liable at all. because that's the movie set. He's given a toy that he's thinking that is a prop that is just gonna make the sound.
Right.
So
it made the sound all right.
Yeah, somebody, whoever the insurance company is.
Right. It made the sound all right.
Yeah, it made it too big a sound, and that's crazy. You know, there should not. They found more live ammunition when they searched the place. What the hell is live ammunition doing on a set of a movie?
Yeah. Maybe once they get into investigating, maybe someone's plan was for her to die. Like when it all comes out, and maybe Alec was just the pawn because they knew he was going to shoot the gun anyway because of the scene, but she had to go for some reason.
Yeah, but all she's doing is filming.
Yeah.
He was just playing with the gun, probably.
Boy, criminal
I'm a
minds.
detective by heart. Yes.
Criminal minds want to know. That's your theory.
Yeah. It's gonna come.
So that's what y'all think should happen. Y'all think that he should not be charged, but the guy who's responsible for that should be charged.
Yeah.
The guy who's responsible for that should be charged. I don't think Alex should be charged because he really didn't know. So whoever.
With him being like Alec Baldwin, I'm sure if he wanted her to be gone, he would be like, well, just put in one bullet and get rid of the rest of the bullets. Don't just leave the bullet hanging around the studio. So when they come, they're going to, you know what I'm saying? He's smart. It's the prop guy.
Yeah. And then Fox News is coming after him real hard because, you know, they hate him because he used to make the Saturday Night Live skits about Trump. So they hate him for being Trump. You know, he used to imitate Trump so good, you know.
Hey, boy, y'all coming up with some shit.
Bernard, I wonder what Judge Joe Brown got to say about it.
I know. We should have had him on
here.
Yeah. He'll have plenty to say Friday night.
Hey, but you know, we laughing, right? Shit, that just may come out for real. We laugh. You never know.
We're going to have to cover it again another Wednesday.
Right.
Okay. Our fourth subject tonight, our fourth topic is my main man. My ain't but one person more funnier. And that's
more funnier, more bolder, all that.
Yeah, that's my man. Dave Chappelle. Now, I know y'all gonna have a lot to say about Dave.
Well, let me say
Here we go.
And I'm give me about 10 minutes, Bernard. Give me about 10 minutes. I'm gonna sit on down at the past thing.
Go ahead.
At the end of the day, and I equate it to this. You answer to what, how you put it. If I'm not offended by it, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not gonna answer to something that I know I'm not. So if you say the word nigga to me, I'm not gonna respond to you because I'm not, especially if you ain't of this race, whatever. You're not gonna label me. I think you're gonna call me a name, and so we get there's another saying to go: a hit dog will holler. So you take it at what it is. Now at the same time, I think we have become oversensitized to some degree. Now my work, a lot of people don't know this. My work in diversity involves protecting, doing programming around, and providing support for transgender, LGBTQIA plus populations. That's the work we do. We work in multicultural affairs and diversity. So at the end of the day, I think sometimes we take a joke and want to make it reality. And sometimes things don't need to be joked about. But there's also a part that we have somewhat become oversensitized to things. And I think they may have crossed the line for some people. But we can't take we just can't take everything so doggone seriously.
That's correct. We can't. And you know, if you can joke about God, you can joke about anything. And nobody is off limits when it comes to a joke. This is what this man does for a living. He tells jokes. He's very good at it. So you can't tell him that he can't joke about something. my biggest thing with the gay community is that you want to be treated equal. You want everybody to be fair with you, but you don't want nobody to talk about you. They talk about me. They talk about you. They talk. So why can't you talk? Why? What makes you off limits?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be treated fairly,
Exactly.
if you want to come into the fold also, you need to know that people are going to joke about you. Time out for this cancel culture that they think that every time somebody does something, they can cancel them. I'm going to say what I feel like saying. If you don't like it, you just don't like it.
Charlotte, I told you about that.
Think that you gonna be, that you think that you wants to be equal. Say what you want to say about me. Hell, they roasted me. You thought I cared?
And I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. I mean, and this is the thing.
Let's talk about the truth of what he was saying, though, because it's okay for him to be on the Chappelle show all these years and make all of these skits about the ignorance of Black people.
Hello.
It's funny. No one wants him to be canceled, but let's all pile up at the Chappelle show. Let's give Dave Chappelle $50 million to continue to, talk about Blacks. It's okay.
Black people.
But because, and it was so much truth into what he was saying. It was so much truth. And what got me was, some people was offended because my mouth dropped with some of the stuff that he said, but he was so true. It was so on the money that Netflix would be crazy to not give him another show.
Yeah.
Well, Netflix fired the person who ratted it out. So Netflix is behind him 100%. Netflix understands that they're not going to be a part of cancel culture. If any thinking person would think, and whether you're gay or not, you would think, hell, we want to be included. So if you want to be included, then that means that you're included on the damn jokes also.
Exactly.
Right.
You
Because
get the jokes.
At the end of the day, I mean, I would say you are who you are. And if you went from Bruce Jenner, the Olympic star,
so damn messy.
to Caitlyn, then I mean, hey,
you have to do all that, man.
They're gonna joke. You know what
They're
I'm saying?
gonna joke, right?
I know that.
Period. I mean, people these days, at the end of the day, a joke is a joke. And I think, me personally, and I may get in trouble, but it ain't no joke. I think they got too much power now. They
Correct.
do. Because
Correct.
you can't say shit about them. You can't say nothing. At the end of the day, don't blame. Hey, to each his own. Be who you want to be at the end of the day. But always remember, it's some idiot out there gonna talk about you. It's some idiot out there gonna do things about you.
And Bernard, how does all these people and these organizations and these different races get more power in this country than we do? And let
me answer that. Go ahead. It comes up when not just one identity shows up, but when they intersect. So I'm gonna tell, and I tell people this all the time: African American, or if you want to say Black female, is more disrespected in this country than anyone. Now I'm gonna go on a limb and say this, and I don't care who gets angry, but sometimes somebody of a paler, a Caucasian, gay male will have more power than a Black female, even though a Black female shows up and shows out. Look at the civil rights movement. Look at the movements now. Look at the voting rights movement. Who's showing up? So don't come. That's when those identities start intersecting. That's when you start seeing who gets the power. Yeah. Now, I would go a little further, but there's a certain population when they don't get their way, they bust out crying. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah. I ain't trying to go too far, but you get what I'm saying.
You're right. No. What get me is this shit here. We have to come to rescue other folks when we talk about other folks. But you're right, RG. When it comes to the Black people or the Black women's and the Black men's, they don't give a damn what they talk about us. Okay, none whatsoever. They will railroad us like they railroad Jewish Hall and got what they wanted But when we come out, they always say this. When we say what we really passionate about, they call us racist.
And you want an example of it? Look at
Or
City
angry.
Council of Savannah. Look at City Council of Savannah.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Tell me they ain't showing up there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I ain't even gonna say nothing. Y'all know what I'm saying.
That's
They
correct.
don't-
Who
Yeah.
don't get the voice? The black women who are out there fighting the cause, who raising the real issues, they get silenced.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But you got two particular individuals who identify a certain way with a certain color who always get a voice at the table.
Yeah, and that's what he was saying. That's what he was saying as well. Like how Bruce Jenner could get Woman of the Year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Woman, and can't even give birth. Was
Right.
born a whole man.
I'm telling you.
I'm home. I'm
like,
home
come on now.
tonight. I'm home for the night.
Even if women of color across the board, including white women, there was plenty of women that could have gotten that award. Women.
Yeah.
But because you, and that is a touchdown.
Yeah.
Because you know, so I guess it was brave. I guess it was brave to cut his penis off and put on, a wig and makeup or whatever, than the woman that's in the White House or the senator that's down here hitting the ground. It's a slap in the face, and Dave Chappelle was not wrong. I stand.
Yeah.
With Dave.
I'm with Dave 100%.
Yeah.
If you want to be treated equal, just like my other producer just told me, that they talk about fat people all day long. There's more fat people in the world than gay people.
Right.
They talk about blind people all day long. They talk about midgets. They talk about Asians. They talk about the ghetto.
Exactly.
They talk about black people like dogs.
Yeah.
But what the hell do we give them a pass for? You don't get a pass if you want to be included and be treated equally like everybody else. The jokes hit your ass too. You're going to be hit with the jokes too. I'm going to say what I want to say about anybody. If you're a part of that community, then you're a part of it. How the hell I look like talking about the Klan and I can't talk about gay people?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
And this is what people forget. Sometimes laugh at yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Dave laughs at himself.
Absolutely.
I think, come on, sometimes you gotta laugh at yourself, because sometimes it is funny now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I laugh at myself. I ride around in the car laughing, and they wonder what I'm laughing at myself.
Yeah. Y'all got
dumb.
I might be on the bed.
I call myself crazy. Shit.
It's crazy, man. I don't bar anybody. Everybody can get it here. If you know me,
Oh, he said, pull up.
you
You want that smoke?
nobody is barred here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody on this platform or this show. Nobody's barred. I'm gonna talk about them all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about Hype Jones, Jay Jones, all of them.
All of them.
Everybody.
You're right.
I got some badass grandkids. I'm gonna talk about them.
What did he just say? He just say what?
I got some badass grandkids. My little bad grandson. I'm gonna talk about him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring him on the show after a while. He get talked about too.
Yeah.
But now you gonna talk about your family.
You're
gonna bring my family into this.
I'm like this.
But
how is it? Do you earn? Do you?
What
do you
Nene say? You ever talk about my children like that?
Hey, I don't know that.
Why hasn't the NAACP said anything?
Mm-hmm.
Why who?
The NAACP. Why haven't they?
Well, and that's a good question. Why the NAACP hasn't said anything?
And real talk, and I know I'm gonna get it for this. I want the NAACP to show up like they used to show up in the 60s and 70s. Because right now, I don't know what y'all got going on. I just don't. And I know somebody mad at me right now, but tell me I'm wrong.
No, and
you ain't wrong.
And I'll piggyback on there to you. The NAACP or whatever they call themselves.
Not NWA. New World Order.
I mean, I am so tired of them. You know what I'm saying? They come up when they want to come up. You know what? They need to tear that whole damn organization up, and we need to rebuild it.
Yeah, you're right.
It's so crazy when I watched the documentary of James Baldwin, And James Baldwin, he was saying how the NAACP would specify who could be members, would specify when they would, show up, when they would say something. And I think it's of course it's still like that today, because that was like 1965. And I think if quiet is kept, NAACP would be fine with Dave Chappelle being canceled.
Yeah. My thing is this. Where's Jesse Jackson? Where's Al Sharpton? They don't never step up and say something.
They just won't clout. They won't clout. You want to know who's doing the work?
They'll be there.
You want to know who's doing the work? Go to North Carolina. Look at Reverend William Barber. That's a bad boy.
Yeah,
that's a bad boy.
That's a bad boy.
When this is what William Barber's doing. He's carrying on the work of Dr. King. Even the SCLC ain't showing up. So when you get on the level of William Barber, that's when you're doing some work.
Ain't none of them showing up. And then what's the boy name that go around every time somebody get killed?
Crump.
Why isn't there a Crump in every damn city?
Exactly. Why is it only one Crump and he got to travel?
The club, we got something here. We got Francis Johnson and
that's right. Dean of Pledges.
Yeah, we got those guys. Those guys are awesome. They're here and they're doing. We don't need a Crump, but everywhere I look, Crump is everywhere. And Al Sharpton and Crump everywhere.
Man, Al better get a better person.
I was at the Bernard house. They was in the backyard at a picnic with Bernard.
With the natural lights.
That's right. Natural light. Have a good
man,
time.
they ain't had no room
natural light.
Till y'all get some Jameson, I ain't coming down there.
Come on, man. Yeah. Man, you know what? I'm telling you. Sometimes, man, you just get tired of being tired. Every single day, man, we fighting. I'm 59 years old, and we still fighting for rice, man. Hey, I look good though. I know I look good.
I got that from TikTok. Well, I'm gonna say, damn. Oh, my bad.
Hey. That's right, 29. But man, I get tired of talking about the same shit. You know what? I'm gonna tell you right now.
What you want?
I ain't gonna get angry in a minute. I'm telling you. We're gonna be tired. We're gonna get tired. Trust me.
Yeah.
Fox News came to Dave Chappelle's defense before the NAACP did. Fox News.
Yeah. Come on now. Come on.
What the hell is that saying? We don't advocate for us no more. We don't. That's why we don't have the power that we should have, because we don't speak for we. We don't speak for we.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Until we start, we're going to be in trouble.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We're going to be in some trouble. It's pathetic that we don't have that type of advocacy for things that concern us. When the Asians start getting knocked out on the streets and people start attacking them, they passed a bill in 7 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been here for 400 years, done slaved up everything, but they think we owe you something. It's like these kids these days. They think that you owe them something. They don't want to go get it on their own. They think you owe it to them. But you do owe us because what our ancestors had to endure, all the hangings, the beatings, the rapings, the jailing, the genocide. We are do something, but you're gonna pay the we're gonna have a whole show. We're gonna get Miss Shealy on here for Tamara Shealy on here. What name? Tamara Shealy Johnson or Johnson Shealy? We're gonna get her who was running against Walnut. We'll get her on because she's a reparations advocate. She's a reparations advocate. We're gonna get her on here and talk about this because if you can pay the Jews money and we didn't do anything to them, but we paying them. We didn't do nothing to them. This country ain't done nothing to them, but helped them and saved them from the Germans, and we paid them. If you can do that, if you can intern some Japanese and give each one of them some money, but you done enslaved us for 300 years and don't give us nothing.
Broad
Treat
as
us
hell.
like we were worse than the dog that Robert got in his
You don't do my baby like that. Don't do my child like that. You see him talking about your baby. He say gonna bite your ass when he see you. I'm gonna fuck you up when I see
That
you.
dog is my friend now. That dog is my friend. That dog that smells me. When the dog smell you, he know you then.
Oh yeah, when he look here. He your friend then.
Yeah.
You don't know Bernard. He say he gonna bite Bernard too.
I bring mine. I bring mine. We have a fight then.
This thing fooling me.
Oh Lord.
All right. Well, we're gonna move on to our producer. You got a second shot for us, and put us on that last frame.
Whoa! I can't wait till we talk about this.
The power of the penny is visible. Dramatic improvements to our schools driven by East Blast pennies are not only visible in beautiful new schools, but improved classrooms result in improved outcomes. Now it's time to continue the power of the penny to fund necessary improvements, including healthier environments through new ventilation systems. Today's students are benefactors of the power of the penny, and your yes vote on November 2nd will benefit future students. If we don't pay for better schools now, they will pay later. Vote yes for the power of the penny on November 2nd.
I think our producer, we need to get you a new computer because your computer drags. Her computer drags and drags. Ramona say Prime Video documentary FBI War on Black Americans explains and answers all the questions we ask. Just watch it. Make sure y'all watch that. Thanks, Ramona. Thank you. Y'all watch this. And for those out there who think that we talk race we talk race because a lot of people are scared to, especially in this city where we are. Well, y'all all over the country, but people are scared to talk it, especially when you get elected to office. You're scared because you don't want to offend. But the thing is, racism exists, and we're not trying to be racist. What we're trying to do is bring a light to it so we can get rid of it. So because we are trying to get like the gays, we're trying to get equal. And
exactly.
We still trying. We've been trying for 400 years.
Yeah.
We want to be treated fair and equally.
Right.
Yeah.
But when we highlight something or put a spotlight on something, it's because we want this issue to be to the forefront so that we can get it resolved. Because we can't keep pushing nothing away and thinking that it's going to be resolved. It's not. If we don't address it and get it done, it's never going to be resolved. So people out here, I got a bunch of whites out here that are still in that 1940s mode. If I bring up racism, they think I'm a racist. Really?
Right.
Really?
Right.
No, we need to address it. They don't want to address it because, see, they still have that hidden thought mindset in their heads that we're beneath them. And that they can do anything that they want to do. But we talk about this as a Black platform. And we talk about issues that concern our community because nobody else is doing it. Absolutely. So we need to address these issues in our community, and we will until we can't no more.
What that comment? Hey, Drew, bring that comment up there. Say, I don't know who it was. Say, really about what?
That's Gator. That's all Gator knows. He ain't got but one word in his vocabulary.
Oh, y'all so bad.
Really? I mean, this guy. You know what? I'm gonna bypass that. I'm not even.
No,
something. He don't mean no harm. He don't know nothing else to say. And I told him that he needs to increase his vocabulary, and maybe he'll do that one day.
Yeah, I want people to do this stuff. This is one of the most profound. When you talk about race, one of the most profound and best delivery speeches, however you want to put it, was by Obama when he talked about his relationship with Reverend Wright. I want every viewer to go back and watch. It's called A More Perfect Union.
Yeah,
go watch that. Stop being so damn defensive and go watch what this man says. Because at the end of the day, if you don't defend your culture and your heritage, who gonna do it?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's correct.
And you ain't got to sit up here and sell out. You ain't got to sit up here and kiss nobody's ass. But
Yeah.
what you better do is stand up for your community, because guess what? If you don't, you see what the last alderman of the 2nd District did, and I shouldn't go here, but I'm going. But when you sell out your community just to fill your pockets, then you burning your own culture down.
Yeah.
So how many of y'all want to burn your own house down? It's the same thing.
Yeah. And why? Yeah. My thing is this: why when we prime example, why when we tell the truth, why when we tell the truth, right, and facts to facts, now some of our black folks want to separate themselves from us because of what we radical or you shouldn't have said that or whatever. At the end of the day, I'm gonna say what the hell I want to say, and my circle is real small. I don't need no more friends. I don't need them. I had friends since I was 5 years, and I still got the same one. But when we speak the facts and say what we want to say, we got these so-called black folk who supposed to be with us. They want to separate from us, because they don't want to take the heat. All right, get your ass out the kitchen.
That's right. And why is it such an issue for us to be radical for ourselves? Why do we have to be sensitized to water ourselves down, that we have to be sensitive to the other races? Who's sensitive to us?
Right.
Who has been sensitive to us?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can't say what I want to say, but forget that.
Right.
Yes,
We got
dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go a little further, y'all. How many? Because I'm going through my YouTube. I'm trying to find something. I want everybody to go do their research and go look at Oscarsville, Georgia.
Oh, I got a thing on that on Oscarville. Yeah, I got
Oscarville.
We're gonna play it next week. We're gonna play. See, this Oscarville was one of the first things I was gonna profile when I did little known Black history facts.
Ooh, but guess what it is now? Lake Lanier.
Lake Lanier. It's Lake Lanier. I'm gonna play that next week for you. It's right there where you at, Bernard.
Yeah.
You done went to Lake Lanier.
Yeah.
Now, you wonder why so many people dying. It's spirits there, and they not happy.
Yeah, but y'all know what? I'm telling you, all that spooky shit and everything, it's right this way. It's up this way. Right where I'm at, up this way, right down the street. You know what I'm saying? People, you know what? If you do your research, man, you'll be surprised how much shit they hide.
How much dirt still go on?
Yeah, seriously.
I'm sorry. Let me go with this. When Daniel and I ran for Public Service Commission, the thing that pissed me completely off is the fact that you got a 5-person, white person commission that makes decisions and put that damn nasty ass polluting plant in the backyard of black folks, and they're getting cancer every day. And you got the nerve to tell me that ain't the case?
Yeah.
Y'all better wake up.
Yeah.
Because guess what? They're killing our people right in front of us, and we sitting right there paying for it. Yeah. So if you're a Georgia Power customer, you paying $200 extra a month to kill your people.
You better speak that, because I wonder where the extra charges coming from.
Yeah. Seriously, man. You know what? That's why I tell people, if y'all want the truth and y'all love the truth, y'all tune in to ATR media shows Monday through Sunday, and you'll get the facts, the truth, the real deal, Holyfield.
Come on, JB.
Yeah, that's right. I'm thinking this spot.
Where did we go at? I'm trying to figure out where we.
It truly bothers me that we have people, and I don't mind talking about race, because I don't mind it, because at the end of the day, we keep repeating our history because we fail to want to recognize it.
Yeah.
And the thing that gets me is the light skin of us who ain't scared. Yeah. We'll stand up on you. I don't get that. You had the darker brothers and sisters right here scared as hell.
Hey,
and then when we get leadership positions, we want to sell out and go kiss other people.
Hey.
That's right.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone.
Hey, RG, I ain't light skinned. I'm black as hell. I'm standing
up. Well, you a sellout. Let me stop arguing. Bernard bigger than me. Bernard might throw my ass down the road.
But you know what? But this what we have to do in our community. On a serious note, we have to start loving each other. We have to start treating our black women like they queen.
That's right.
And the black women need to treat the black men like they kings. And if we can do that, if we start treating each other right and stop letting other race separate us like they're trying to do, we'll be okay, man. And let's just try to fix it before we leave this earth. Period. Try. That's all we can do. And you start right there by black women and black men treating each other right, and we'll move from there at the end of the day. Because you know what? It's a fight, and it's a fight going on between the black men and the black women. At the end of the day, it's a fight going on, and they put us right in the middle, and that's what they want us to do. As long as we fighting each other, then they can go do whatever they ask for. That's why they Washington. Yeah, let them fight each other, let them kill each other, let them do all that, and then we'll go right in the back door and take everything they own.
Absolutely,
you're absolutely correct, and we're the most divided race on this planet, on this entire planet.
Ivan, all of us need therapy. And I'm going to tell you why. I tell people this all the time. You don't need therapy because you're crazy. You need therapy, all of us, even myself included, because I had to get it going home with mom and them and got diagnosed with depression, being real with you. We needed to sort things out because we can't sort all, every day we inundated with just stuff. You can't sort all that stuff out by yourself. You just can't.
Depression is real.
You need therapy to deal with the trauma as well. Because we've all grown up with certain traumas that we push, to the back of our minds, and we don't know it until the situation arises, and then we didn't even know we was dealing with this trauma.
Let's go.
So I think that therapy is a great solution for everybody. Maybe that man would have had them guns on the set had he went to therapy. The first time.
I need some therapy right now.
And you put on a good act because you want people to see that you're strong. And you're not going to be weak in front of people who you want to know that you're strong, so they won't try you. But when you go behind that closed door, then you with yourself and God.
Hello.
And then that's who you're weak to. You're weak to God. You're not weak to anybody else out there because you don't care about anybody else and what they think. But and depression is real. You go and you ask God to heal you from that, to give you that strength that you need to carry on for the next day. Because if you don't, then the world is going to eat you up.
But let me tell you something. You said something key, Julius. I want to segue. My mother's newest caretaker, that team, they came on and they said, you know what? We ain't here for you. We ain't here for your mom. We here for you. Ever since that day, they taught me, and this is what I do to this day. When I get up, I read my scripture before I do anything. The Bible says, come first to God, and then he will guide your day. I tell you, that's what I do every day. Before I go to bed, I read my scripture. I'm telling you. And every day, I'm telling you, I might have a little bump here and there, but it ain't nothing like what I used to go through where I would just be like what the hell? I'm telling you.
I'm telling you. And you're right. Let me say this to you, and I'm gonna say this to you on national TV. You absolutely right. It is totally hard being a caregiver for your loved one, and I've been a caregiver for my wife for 11 years, and until she passed at 6 years. That is the most hardest thing that you can ever go through, is being a caregiver to your loved one. And you're right. The nurses, when they was coming, they wasn't coming to see about her. They was coming to see about me. You know what I'm saying? They asked me, hey, are you okay? They say, you be smiling and all that. You gonna need some therapy. You gonna need some help. And
you need to put God first before you do what man asks of you. Before you step into that world, you better seek God first. I'm telling you that. You might go out and get drunk. You might go out there and cuss somebody out, but you better seek God first.
You're right. And you absolutely. You got put God first in your life, you'll be okay. And at the end of the day, you ever heard, I have never heard anybody in a long time ask a black man in this damn country, are you okay? And if that man say, I'm all right, that damn man ain't all right. Y'all always want to drag us through the mud and always there thinking we the hardest most people in the world. Ask us some damn time and ask us, is we okay? Can I
But
help
you know what?
Instead of always asking to
We
take,
think
take.
we think showing compassion is being gay.
Right.
And we got to change that. It's okay
Yeah.
to hug one another. You
Yeah.
ain't got, you ain't take all that out of the way.
Yeah.
Start caring, like you said, care about people, the
Right.
human part of a person.
That's right. And they ask me, no, I'm not okay. What? No, I'm not on damn K. If I'm seeing that, no, I'm not. Okay?
They see you in your glory, but they don't know your story.
There
You
you
know,
go,
Yeah.
admin.
Come on,
Touchdown.
Alicia Miller Blake with the quotes.
you
Say
know,
it again,
they,
Jules.
they, they don't know your story. Everybody see me, and this everything is so great. This man came home at 21 years, did it, doing this, doing that, doing that. You don't know my story. You don't know what I go through every day. You don't know what it takes to be me every day.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you see me in my glory, but you don't know my story.
And
That's
let me tell you something. Start watching people that triggers. My younger brother, Tiffany and Julius, you know him. We brought him on the show. The day he made a post, I stopped what I was doing and said, young brother, what's going on? We got to start caring for our younger people.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You're right.
My younger brother I said, boy, you eating? I are you eating? What's going on? And I said, you need to go do this, this, and this. But if you need anything, call me. We got to start meeting community.
Yeah.
We do.
And I ain't got much, but I bet you damn well if that boy said I was hungry, I was going to send him something.
Yeah. You're right.
That's right.
You're right. You absolutely right, man. Stop taking and throwing people away because you don't know their damn story.
That's
At
right.
the end of the damn day, you need to read the book. Read the damn book instead of looking at the book. Read the damn book because there's people out there, man, need help, and there's some people out there they walking around smiling, but inside is killing them.
Yeah, it's all about our kids. It's all me and Bernard. We wear that 59. I'm 36, but my birth certificate say I'm 59.
Your math off this a little bit.
My birth certificate say I'm 59.
Hold on, y'all.
So, we got to stop being so selfish as
That's
black
right.
people. We do.
Yeah.
Because see, other races, they build a legacy to leave for their children and their grandchildren. We only care about us. And I'm gonna bring this up. I know people ain't gonna want to hear it, but we don't like to be around each other or be around people. We're so indoctrinated to and brainwashed to believe that we shouldn't be around everybody. You need your privacy. They got us thinking that. You build a bigger house instead of going and get these. Everybody got a house over there. You got 15 Mexicans staying in one house. You got 20 Asians staying in one house.
Yeah.
Until they all get up. Whoop me.
No, don't mute them.
But
you're right.
You're right. We don't want nobody around us. We've been conditioned to be.
Don't come to my house now.
Yeah, don't come to my house.
There's a lot wrong with us.
Yeah.
We're depressed. We're depressed.
I don't like people like that.
We are depressed people. Absolutely.
Yeah, we're in a second place.
Yeah.
I don't like people like that. Don't come to my house, man.
We want to be, black folks want to be classy. They don't want to be ashy. And that's the damn problem. They'll take classy ashy. I'll be ashy every damn day if I'm happy. I'm ashy. Give me some damn lotion.
No, I'm going to talk about you then now. But no, for real, on a real note, that's one thing my dad would pray. We grew up Catholic. I'm still Catholic. And he would carry communion to the people. And part of his prayer, I never forget, my daddy would always say, he prayed to God, God gave us enough on this earth if we would just take a moment and share with one another. And that's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's doggone true.
Yeah. We can, as a people, expect, unity if we have to start in our communities, because it does affect our youth. Because if we want to be separated, what are we teaching our children if we don't want to be bothered? Oh, I don't want to be bothered. And that's just like the NAACP. The NAACP is not setting a great example for what a national, I don't know, what it stands for, but I mean, what is it? National African American
NAACP? National Association for the Advancement of Colored People.
Colored people. And the advancement of colored people. But when it comes to colored people, you standoffish. What are you showing us?
This is a whole nother show, Bernard.
I'm black. Don't call me colored.
Yeah, that's right.
You call it.
Man, this is a whole nother show.
Right.
And Natalie, you're right. We must change the mindset. We really do. But this is a whole nother show. And Ramona, we got to get you on this show so you can, because you always be so on point. We got to get Ramona Drayton on.
Let's get Ramona on.
Jackson on one day, and so she can sit and talk with us. She said black folks are dying in numbers more than reported.
There you go.
CVA, strokes, diabetes, and secondary illnesses. That's MS. I thought you said Mississippi because they bad in Mississippi, but that's MS. Young people now on dialysis. We are dwindling off. It is a plan to do us like this.
Mm-hmm.
And our leaders are so busy fighting us that they're not have the vision to see what is happening to our whole community. I have never in my life seen dialysis centers. It's dialysis centers in our community is like churches.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're right.
Absolutely.
You're right.
It's one on every corner.
You're going somewhere.
Yeah.
It's the one on every corner.
Don't stop yet. Keep going.
It's bad, man. We have a show on that too, Robert. That's what the Watchdogs is all about. We look at
that's what we got to talk about. How many? But you know what? And I'm gonna give a shout out to my frat brother Jeffrey Johnson. He started a community garden, and we got to start doing more of this, y'all. Keisha Gibson Carter's on this too. We got to start putting community gardens in our neighborhoods. Mm-hmm. How many black neighborhoods you know? First of all, we can't even afford the healthy food like the fresh vegetables. They're too high.
Yeah.
Well,
and then
all these health problems. We got to start thinking differently. Put the community gardens in our communities.
They got 8 gardens up in Garden City. Smallest Garden City is they got 8 gardens. Saturday, if you want free vegetables, fresh picked vegetables, you can come to Garden City. They are giving it away. Giving it away. It starts at 10 o'clock Saturday morning. This Saturday, before the Georgia-Florida game, come get you some collard greens because I'll be there getting mine.
Shit.
Come get your collard greens. Come get your. I went out there and got the big, nice peppers. They had a hibiscus tree out there. They had out there. That's a hibiscus. That tree with the little fruit.
Yeah, you can make hibiscus tea.
Help you with your blood pressure and all. Man, listen, they grow everything: corn, greens, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli. They grow it all out there and they give it away.
Mm-hmm.
Give it away. People just gotta come get it.
And that's the thing. And I love me a little good piece of barbecue chicken, a rib, and all that. But that ain't healthy for us. That ain't healthy for us. All that fried stuff, we got to start eating healthy and start thinking about wellness, and health with all exercise and all that. And we're all guilty of eating stuff. But it's like I told my dad, at some point you got to turn the corner and understand moderation, right? So we got to get better. But we got to help our people get to the resources.
Yeah.
And that natural light you're drinking, keep on doing it.
That would get me going. That natural light. Everything I eat with that natural light.
Natural light. It's natural and it's light.
Right.
Boy, you know what? Julius all gonna have a t-shirt like he's gonna have merch by the end of the night.
Yeah. We're gonna have a bunch of merch for you after a while.
Alicia Blakely, I want my t-shirt.
All right, Terry, make sure you are there Saturday morning. Make sure you're there. Get your great.
You better come on down there and get that stuff. Greens, beans, potatoes, lamb.
Be there at 7 to 8, Rebecca said, so you can volunteer if you want to help pick someone for the whole people. You know? You just can't eat, Rob. You got to do what you got to do. But we done went on this subject here for 35, 40 minutes. Our next subject, we ain't got not our last subject. We got next subject was Sandra is not here today. She had a death in the family. But what the hell is going on in Houston, Texas, where she at? Houston, Texas is off the damn chain.
Yeah.
Every bizarre murder and an event is happening in Houston. I'm not ever going there. Ever.
Yeah,
the Braves playing there. If they told me I got free tickets to the next Braves game in Houston, I'm not going.
Yeah.
Take your gun.
Brandon, you ain't left yet? Yeah,
man. I'm telling you, it is terrible.
They say the turkey hut over there pretty good though.
Yeah. Houston, it's out of control, man. They need it. Shit. It's crazy.
You know, yesterday when I was looking into this story, they got 4 kids. They staying in a house, kids now, by themselves. Why? 4 kids in an apartment by themselves. One of the kids in the apartment been dead for over a year.
Damn.
8 years old. Been dead for over a year. Over a year. Y'all hear me?
I'm gonna tie this to Kasim reading his ignorant ass. Excuse my language. I don't understand how people can be that cruel to vulnerable people like seniors and children. Have you lost your everlasting mind? Seriously. Like, come on. These are people who can't defend themselves. And you got the audacity to go after them or to treat them in a way where they can't even defend. Like, how weak of a person can you be?
But that ain't even the story. Listen to this.
No, I get it, but why would somebody leave the damn child, but then somebody hurt a child?
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with people?
But listen to this part. This is what's so screwed up to me. The child was dead in the apartment for over a year. He's 8 years old. The parents live somewhere else.
And their siblings.
Yeah. 8 years old. So when the boy called, the 15-year-old called the police and the police came there, they found out the boy been dead for over a year in the house, never moved for over a year. They find the parents. They bring the parents to the police department, interview them, and release them. What you talking about? Release them. Your child been dead for over a year. You ain't reported, and you get to go home. You got kids living somewhere where you don't. They're underage, and you get to go home. Do I need to ask the next question?
I just.
Y'all see why we bring race up so much in this country and on this platform? They weren't black, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. No. And that's what I'm saying, man. You know what? I'm gonna tell you right now. Whoever think that we race or whatever, they can go. They can go.
Black people can't be racist though. They
can go because you already seen that. If that was somebody, trust me, if that was black, man, it'd be, man.
National news.
It's crazy, man. It don't make no sense, man. And you know what? You get tired of the shit. And then they wonder, they be like, oh, well, why y'all so angry? If you don't get out my face.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Why we so angry? Why you so hateful? Why you so damn hateful? But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me drink. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Don't apologize for what's real. It's real.
You know
what the hell? What the hell is that?
4 children
it's
in a house alone, and the child been dead for over a year. So that means that they've been living in that house for over a year, just them. Yeah.
Right. My thing is, was it smelling? Either they must be had it in a freezer. That's the only way it don't smell. So if you dead for about 24 hours, you're gonna smell.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I ain't got no trim, but I wish you would leave my nephews a little cousin somewhere. I'm gonna break their mama back in 4 places.
Why did the
Much less,
parents?
and I know they won't leave their kids like that. So to think that somebody would not even care about their kids tells you something ain't right. Something ain't right in that water.
Why was the children left alone for a year?
We don't know any of that yet. All I know is it happened right down the street from Sandra because she live in Houston.
What?
We did that exciting.
Now you don't do me like that. I'm scared
Listen,
now.
Listen. Google Houston crime,
They coming for me.
you will
the
find out.
gonna come get me.
I'm serious. It just pops up every day for me for Houston, and I'm looking and saying, "Damn, everything is happening in Houston. Houston is hell. Houston is central hell."
Yeah.
I just if somebody listening from Houston right now, viewing from Houston, you better just watch out. Houston is
Yeah.
You better lay low.
No, not lay low.
I'm playing. My bad.
The good doctor is about to join us.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Diz, what's up, young man?
All right.
You awake?
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely awake.
Jamal. Bernard thought that you were God. Ooh. I told him you're not God. God is God.
I had told him that. I said, no, God came on his own. God always does that.
Yeah. God is God.
He may not come when you want him,
but he always on time.
Oh,
that's right. but God has said Bernard is going to hell. I'm just saying. That's for another show, another time at 10:30 on Friday night.
Hey, if I'm going to hell, everybody coming with me.
No, I ain't going with you there now. That's where I draw the line, cuz.
Hey,
I don't know him.
They got a show in hell.
No, I ain't on that one now. I ain't on that lineup. I'm good on that. Look here.
I won't be sending you the link because I'm not going.
Hey, God. This is what we're going to do with Bernard.
Hey, on a serious note, we already living in hell. It's hell here.
Hell on earth.
That's it.
You're right.
You know?
This is hell.
In some cases. Yeah.
So Bernard, Jamal, where you been? You all right?
No, I'm not all right. That's why I can only come on at this point right now because I had to get my video together. I had to go do a video. And if you don't mind, I can share what it's about. Cause I think we got to do something. I know we're dealing with some national issues here, but something occurred here in Savannah, Chatham County, Georgia, but it pertains to all of us. What happened? Savannah Country Day and Calvary Day School played last week football. They have a rivalry. What transpired? Calvary defeated Savannah Country Day, and they handed it to them. So what occurred? Calvary, like many other schools, have a number of African Americans who are attending this private school who play athletics for them. So what occurs is that Savannah Country Day leaves out the visiting locker room. They go on their way. So some of the players from Calvary, African American players, now walk over to the visiting locker room. Everyone is gone. So they go in there and they see some athletic hoodies left in there. So what they gonna do, they just gonna put on the hoodies. And so someone takes a picture of those 3 African-American athletes. It gets posted on social media. Somebody says, this is what 9-0 looks like because they're 9-0. So now what happened? The folks at Savannah Country Day, which some of y'all know, these are some of the elite in the city of Savannah. Some of the people who are handling matters in the city, part of the power brokers in the city of Savannah. So they began to call those black boys criminals, said that they had stole the stuff. So they began calling them criminals. So I did a video saying, stop criminalizing our black children.
Absolutely.
But now here go the deal. It doesn't stop there. It continues on that then one of the officials for Calvary now go to the black boys and tell them they must apologize to the 3 black boys. Tell them they have to apologize. No inquiry about what happened. They say we went over there, nobody was there, so we think, they left the stuff. So we just put it on. We're not thinking anything about it. Somebody posted it. So now they have them apologize. Or one of them wrote an apology to them at Savannah Country Day. These racist jokers have criminalized our people. And so now here goes somebody at Country Day. I mean, at Calvary, now causing our children to not basically accept this microaggression, this racism.
Right.
But now, that's the second part. So let me give you the third strike in
No,
this.
who the parents?
Ask me a question. I'm gonna say, Julius Hall, ask me, did the parents know about this? Ask me, Julius Hall.
They
Did
better
the
have
parents
not
know
known.
about this?
The parents didn't know nothing about it.
Okay, because they're about to get close out.
The parents knew nothing about it. How did they find out? Because some of these young athletes trained. Y'all saw the show with Coach Sam Carter and I. So they trained some of these athletes. So that's how the parents found out, because the kids were despondent about this, how they being accused of this right here, and how they had to go apologize. So now a conversation is had with the parents in the doggone parking lot, and parents are saying they never contacted us. Yo, that's why I'm saying Savannah Country Day and Calvary need to apologize to our people. We need to protest them jokers. I can't use the language I want to use with regards to that microaggression, that racism. Right. And so I said the black folks in general, black folks, that's why I want to use the Rabble as a form. Black folks, y'all sending y'all kids there, guess what? They criminalize all of us. They think all of us are criminal.
When that door closed, all of us are qualified with one word. It starts with an N.
And that's Calvary off of Victory, off of 62nd and Waters.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes. And also Savannah Country Day. Savannah Country Day folks are the ones who led the charge, saying that it was criminal, that basically criminalizing them. So the Calvary people, they follow up with them on that and then go to our children to tell them they got to apologize. So one parent is so pissed off that the child went and did the apology that the other parent said, hell no, ain't going to be no apology. So I said, we need to put that out there. So I said, ATR is one of the major media outlets for us. This is the type of stuff we got to address. I said, you will not criminalize our children.
Ain't no question. You should have been. We were talking about this all day. This is what we were talking about all day. Most of our show has been on what you're talking about right now.
You know what? The private school, Calvary and Savannah Country Day, the reason why so many of the black folks, black kids are going there is because we do it up here in Atlanta, private school, is that we let the kids' we let them go to the private school for free so they can play basketball, football to up the ranking. That's why.
So you said it being used.
Nothing. And it's the truth. We get them and they ain't paying nothing. That's why the private school are going ahead is ranking now, because they let these athlete black kids go in there and they let them go for free. And that's what's going on there. And they need
Right. And see, we already know, because we know exactly that's what the deal is. But we're saying, no, check this out. But you ain't gonna criminalize our kids. And so that's why, even with regards to the ones who are paying for their children to go there, we're still saying to them too, like, yo, check this out. You need to go ahead and not address this with them. But see, some of us won't do that because we in these positions that, again, we want to get along with folks. I'm not saying no, time out for that.
I got two questions.
Yeah.
One of them is a statement and the other one is a question. Who headed this up for the kids to issue an apology? And the second thing is, isn't Pastor Kenny Grant a black man over that big white church? We lost Jamal.
Yeah.
He's straightening his camera up. He probably touched the wrong button.
This goes back to it, and I love the. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. My former student is the president of NAACP in Savannah. I love him still. This is why I say the NAACP has not been what it used to be. This should not even be going this far. People should be able to say, you know what, I got an issue. I'm going to go to the NAACP so that we can make this an issue and we can make sure this doesn't happen again. But people don't want to do that because they know it ain't not going to happen from that group.
Well, the NAACP doesn't advocate for us anymore. All they do is party and raise money. What you were saying, Jamal?
Oh, okay. I want to say, y'all know what, at Victor Cooper labeled this 2 years ago, and I now take it on. Jamal Touré, the one man NAACP. So that's what I do. I raise the issues. So that's why I'm saying we got to put it out there. And so, Brother Julius, what I was informed of, it was the principal at Calvary that went to those youth. It was the principal. That's why the parents were pissed off that no one contacted them. And that was so funny, which I have it in my raw footage video, but there's another parent who saw me when I'm about to do the video, who knows me, African-American woman. And so I didn't tell her what happened. She was like, they do stuff like that. So here she rubber stabbed. She said, Jamal, what you up to? So I told her, and then she's like, whoa. She said, they do stuff like that. So that's why, again, we understand this is what happened. And so she said she had to address about her own child over there. Yeah.
But you know what? Those parents and those students need to be on Alicia's show Tuesday and tell it like it is.
Yeah.
And you know what? Every black athlete on both of those teams need to quit. Period. That's what gets me with these big PWIs. You got these black athletes and y'all being used, but yet when you got real issues come up, y'all still let them use you, and then they don't want to pay you.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Well, it's leadership. Always, and when we have people in leadership positions to do something and they don't, that's part of the problem. I don't want to cast any disparities on the leader of that church, which is Pastor Kenny Grant, because I like the brother. But sometimes you have to do what is right instead of what is popular.
That's
You
right.
have to do what is right instead of what they want you to do. And that's what we were trying to tell my judge too. Do what is right instead of what is popular. You don't always have to follow the law when the law is wrong. Buck the system. They've been bucking the system for us for 400 years. But we get in a position and we feel like, we got to do it the way that it's been being done. No, we don't. You have to do what is right.
Mm-hmm.
Do what is right. And that's it's just bad. It's bad. We Jamal, we need to talk about this a whole lot because we're not being treated fairly. And one of the things we were talking about earlier was how the gay community is jumping on Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
But they want to be treated equally. They want to be treated fairly, but they don't want to be joked equally and joke that fairly. You can't have it both ways. You want inclusion, your ass get joked. You get to be told jokes on.
One of the ringleaders in the transgender community tweeted racist crap years ago and had to apologize about it. So now when they started coming at Dave, people started saying, hey, wait a minute. But now here go the deal. But nobody, that I said, we have to call these folks out when they engage in it. But yeah, one of the same ones, what her name? Ashley Preston. They put the stuff is out there. Ashley Preston said stuff about Asian people. And also, again, basically, someone to go say almost to an extent of being sexist also. But yeah, so we like saying, okay, you can run after us. But that's why I tell people this. Rats and roaches do not like the light. They like to operate in the dark. And I say our job is to be that light that shines on them to expose them. That's why we have no fear with regards to them.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, like we said earlier, until we start respecting ourselves and come together and respect the black man and the black women, and all this gonna happen. Because at the end of the day, we wouldn't know none of this if Jamal wouldn't come over and say it. Because at the end of the day, those parents, not all of them, those parents see their kid going to this private school for free because they're athlete. But at the end of the day, you get in trouble, that free shit, they're going to kick you right on out.
But you know what, Bernard? The slave trade is still going on, just in a different uniform.
In a different uniform, yeah. And they're using it. Hey,
think about that. Think about the trade, and we get to trade this player for this player and all that.
Yeah.
That's just another auction block. But let me be quiet.
No, it's seriously. I'm telling you, I was on River Street this past weekend on Sunday, right? And I seen this big ass, the biggest ship I ever seen, and I swear, the biggest ship I ever seen in my whole life. And the first thing came in my head, yeah, that's where black folks after they brought us over here. That's the first thing came. I ain't saying, oh man, that's a beautiful. First thing came to my head. That's where the black folks. They brought these black folks on this ship and brought them over here. That's the first thing I came in. That's the only thing I say. And that's sad. That's sad.
Let me take a little further. Now, let me take a little further, and to Ray, y'all get this. You know what? I love me some Plant Riverside. God knows I do. But could you imagine if a black man would have been a Kelso? That would have never happened. That's real.
Yeah.
You know how much clout they gave Kelso to build that? Do you know if you go over there on Eastern Wharf, and I keep telling people this, y'all sitting up there being asleep. There was an article in the paper yesterday. Carver Village about to be regentrified. How many times have I said that? East Side is about to be regentrified. If you think I'm lying, go over there. And it's called Eastern Wharf, and it's not bad.
It's already been done. They already said homes are starting out at $600,000. They already said they got the stuff. They got the ads right up there that says that.
So the only thing, but Teray, the only thing we're good for is athletics.
Yeah.
Think about it, folks.
Yeah.
And now, and throw something out to you. They made concessions to Kessler even before Plant Riverside. There were conversations about with regards to the parking lot. I mean, not the garage and other stuff like that. And folks were saying to prior administration, saying, "Listen, this is problematic." And so they tried to hide behind the fact that the man is a millionaire, and I was like, millionaires also go bankrupt too. So they were touting the fact that, and now let me go and throw this out here. This is also an aspect too. That's how folks, African Americans identify people with regard to if they have positions and titles. We get snookered in based on that. Caucasians in particular get snookered in when somebody has financial clout, has financial influence. That's what they get caught up. Just because somebody might be a millionaire, they go right along with it. That's the only thing they got to say. And many of them get caught up into it. So that's why I'm like saying, y'all going with Kessler just because of that and not even thinking, whereas there were some council members that addressed that. They're like, we can't be doing that for him. But then they went along with it because they had the majority on the council. And so that's what occurred.
Yep. And it's crazy. There's a lot of things that we need to address in this community, and we need to be steadfast in it, and we need to be as a unit doing it.
But let me bring Athens into it. But Tiffany, talk about Bethel Home. I think they're on the chopping block.
Yeah, in Athens, it's all gentrified. When I say I stay in the hood of Athens, it's that way. But I only have maybe 5 or 6 Black neighbors now. My neighborhood is so gentrified, and it's because the University of Georgia is buying up all the land. People are losing their land to taxes, property taxes that's been unpaid. Mom and daddy work hard their whole life for their house, and then mom and daddy go to heaven. The child loses the house. Mm-hmm. And then white people move in, and now we have extra policing. Now
that's funny that you say that, because see, then you got elected officials that you put in office so that they can make sure that they rectify these type things, or bring these things to your attention. Alicia Miller Blakely, Alderwoman Alicia Miller Blakely, saved a bunch of people a few months back in the Jamal when she told everybody that their house was being on the chopping block, and the people some people went and paid their taxes. You can save a whole lot of trouble if you just. Some people don't know, don't read the newspaper where they have to put the ad at. Some people don't know or don't live there no more to get the mail, but they still own the house or it's heirs property or something. So when you got these elected officials that'll tell you this house at 230 Fair Street is going up for auction, then hey, that's my property. Because you're listening to them, but you're not reading the no good newspaper. So
you better see what Kasim Green. Look at what Kasim doing in Atlanta, taking them folk out. Y'all gonna vote for him again?
Yeah, and that's what they do.
Yeah.
And to throw it out there, it was Councilwoman Alicia Miller Blakely and also the tax commissioner Sonya Jackson, who Julius Hall had helped get into office. I ain't trying to boost up his ego, but you know.
But no, there's somebody who was kissing Bernard Julius Hall butt.
Touchdown. That's my boy. That's my boy. I got him.
Robert cannot understand when it's seriousness that we are talking about.
No, I can't.
He want to joke.
He mad now. He mad. I'm about to get put off like Charlie.
But I gonna say this. I told folks, I said, now here go Tax Commissioner Sonya Jackson. She's sister to that Councilwoman Alicia Miller Blakely. Imagine if Danny Powers was still in as the tax commissioner here. Ooh. Do you think that would occur? Would that have happened if Danny Powers was still tax commissioner here in Chatham County? I told folks, no, it would not. I said, that's why we gotta have our people in position. Those of us who got some sense in those positions. Gotta have our people. Even if you didn't vote for them, you still gotta talk with them and not guide them with the guards. And she did the act. Even if you didn't vote for her, she did the act to make sure people were taken care of, and Councilwoman Alicia Miller Blakely. We got to applaud them.
That's right. We surely do, because they are saving. They're doing what they're sent there to do. And everybody's so mad with them that because you're advocating for the people, which you're sent there to do, instead of advocating for the contractors, advocating for the business people. You know, you know, those are the type of soldiers that we thought we were sending there. And we did send a few of them there, but then and we sent 3 of them there, and they're fighting, and we got to be able to send 5 or 6 more, you know, so we can do what needs to be done. Ivan Cohen, stop. We're going to another break real quick. Y'all stand by. We're going to a break real quick. Stand right by.
Of the penny is visible. Dramatic improvements to our schools driven by East Blast pennies are not only visible in beautiful new schools, but improved classrooms result in improved outcomes. Now it's time to continue the power of the penny to fund necessary improvements, including healthier environments through new ventilation systems. Today's students are benefactors of the power of the penny, and your yes vote on November 2nd will benefit future students. If we don't pay for better schools now, they will pay later. Vote yes for the power of the penny on November 2nd.
All right. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. That producer looked like she was asleep, so I went ahead and do it because she got a slow computer. So
what RG got up there?
Windsor Forest class of 1996, Return of the Night.
There you go.
Return of the Night. You talking about midnight?
That's what they told me. That's what they say now. That's what that East Blast's gonna contribute to that. So you know.
Okay, we got another our next subject is sports talk. We're going to sports talk, y'all. This is our next thing on here. Sports talk. Atlanta Braves up 1-0, and they're in game 2 right now. I'm looking at it up in front of me. It's 1-1. Braves just hit a home run to tie it back up. Houston took a lead on sac fly, and the Braves just hit a home run and tie it back up. So the Braves are in the World Series. They're up 1-0 in Houston. That's the only good thing that's happening. Houston probably think that's a crime.
But boy, they came out last night fired up. You understand me? The first hit was a home run.
They did. They did. The Braves look awesome. They look awesome. Very awesome. And we're going to be pulling for them. The Braves only team in Atlanta that I like.
I don't like none of them, so.
I love the Braves. I could sit back and listen to Braves on base on walking while walking the park or something. You know, I can listen to the Braves. The Falcons, you can keep them. The Hawks, take them too.
I like
the Falcons need a quarterback.
They build that team. The Atlanta Braves build that team from their farm system, and that's one thing I like. They build from the farm system to get where they at now. It took them about a good 4 or 5 years to get there, so I give them that. They build with it.
Yeah, and y'all get ready for
the Falcons better draft either JT Daniels or that kid over there in what's the school? I forgot the school he's at. But they better what they need a quarterback. Period.
Yeah, the Falcons just need to draft.
They got the players. They don't have a quarterback. Matt Ryan is good, but Matt Ryan is not a championship quarterback. I've been saying this for 7 years.
He's a dinosaur.
Yeah.
He's a dinosaur. He's not mobile enough no more. He can't run. He can't do nothing. Look at the young quarterbacks. That takes us to Arizona. Arizona Cardinals, the only undefeated team in the NFL, is 7-0. They play Green Bay this weekend.
That's a test there. That's the test.
Tomorrow night. Yes.
That's tomorrow night?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Thursday night. They play tomorrow night.
Y'all
get ready for our sports show. We're going to have a sports show after a while. It's going to be on Thursdays also at 7 o'clock or something like that. 7 to 8. We're going to have a sports show on Thursdays, I believe. It's going to be sooner or later. It's going to be a 1-hour show. It ain't going to be all of us. We're just going to be guests on it. It'll be other people hosting it. We do enough already.
Right.
But we're going to be on it because we love sports. We're going to talk sports.
Yeah.
So,
if Arizona, if they win this game, then I'll say, okay, this is going to be the test right here with Aaron Rodgers. But I still say this here. At the end of the day, once Tampa Bay get healthy and bring Brown and all those boys back, Tampa Bay will be the team to beat in the NFC. It's wide open, the AFC, like always. 1 minute you think it's the Baltimore, and the next minute, So
you done threw Kansas City out the way because Becky got Mahomes.
Yeah,
and
Becky. Hey, Becky. Hey, what's that lady I said earlier got off him? What's the lady was, Tiffany? I called
Becky.
No, Becky and Mildred or some damn body.
Ain't Becky. Becky ain't doing number one thing with him.
Anime.
They ain't slowing him down.
The
Anime got him. Anime.
Well, hey, we erroneously reported the other day that Kyrie Irving had took the shot. That was up there on the news when you Googled it, but it was fake news.
Right.
They had Kyrie Irving, somebody with his jersey, sitting in a chair getting the shot, but it wasn't Kyrie. It was fake news. So Kyrie is still not taking the shot. So I guess he don't mind losing that money every week. I wouldn't. I have somebody go take the damn shot for me or something.
Yeah.
That kind of money.
But they got a lot of mixed stories out there about that. They say he getting paid, he not getting paid. He got a guaranteed contract. They say the NBA is fining him. They say in New Jersey. So it's all kind of stuff surrounding that young man.
I'll tell you like this here. I guarantee you that organization don't want to go to court with him. So he getting something somewhere.
Yeah. But they trying to make a trade between Ben Simmons and him, Philadelphia and New Jersey. That's what's going on. But
that ain't gonna happen.
Nah, but you know what? You know who want them? You know what? Your boy don't want Kyrie out of there. James Harden and
Durant.
Yeah. They want him out.
I don't know about that.
They want him out. They say he's a headache, he's a trouble. We trying to
everywhere he go, he got a problem.
He got some issues. Everywhere he go,
he's one of them young kids that you can't tell nothing. He got problems. These kids I mentor can't tell him nothing.
Yeah, he got a hard head, and his head ain't hard like Jamal because we had a little talk, but he got a hard head, man.
Well, actually, see, I was listening to let y'all go on. Kyrie and I have the same issue because it's people we got to deal with. That's what the deal is. People we got to deal with. So y'all don't understand that because we got to deal with other people. And sometimes we need our moments. That's why I had to take personal time. Like Kyrie had to take personal time too because we like saying, listen, these fools here, we can't deal with them. Yeah. So I ain't saying that.
Okay, we got the Georgia-Florida game Saturday.
Woo!
What time? 3:30?
Damn.
Yeah, 3:30.
Hey,
3:30.
I think I might drive to Jacksonville.
Yeah, I was supposed
to. I wanted to ride down there.
Come on.
We need to go tomorrow.
Jet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the jet. We flying in on Saturday.
Y'all don't need to be going to the world's largest cocktail party. The
The hell
world's
I
largest cocktail party. You know,
Yeah.
God will not be
Imagine,
pleased with y'all.
hey,
Man.
hey, Jamal, me and you down there with them two, and you know they get their drink on.
I don't know what they're
Yeah,
talking
but
about.
I believe
I
them.
drink virgin daiquiris.
Hey, RJ say he bringing the private jet.
Woo!
The next voice.
I drink. How Donald Trump do it? I drink virgin daiquiris.
Hey, trust me.
However, when I
Hey.
get to Florida,
It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of Becky's down there.
This show, it's gonna be Becky Central.
Hey, less Annie Mae, a lot of Becky's. Hey. Drink that water, Annie Mae.
eat a cake in it, man.
Oh yeah, my wife will be this FAMU homecoming. So my wife taking a girls trip there, and and leaving me. But next year we going. The boys going to FAMU homecoming.
Kevin Hart gonna be there. Kevin Hart gonna be the FAMU.
Hey, Julius go down there. This is what he gonna get when he come back.
We going next year. Hey, it is awesome. It's awesome down there. I'm talking about it's awesome. I love it. I don't know why Savannah State can't do something like that and have a big rivalry with somebody and do the same thing, block off the streets, have a festival type atmosphere. That thing is awesome.
Savannah State have a rivalry with Fort Valley and Albany State.
Yeah, Fort Valley.
But go down there and see what they do at FAMU and see whether we can come and do the same thing here.
But you gotta talk about Division I and Division III ball. That's a little different now.
It's Savannah State Division II now. It's Division.
Oh, they Division II. Okay. Okay.
There was one, but they two now.
Guess what?
Yeah, they did go one. Y'all right.
Nobody care about them earthworms down there. We don't care about the heights of the seven. We don't care about the heights of the 7 hills. We don't care about that. The earthworms. The earthworms. The earthworms. Look at the double earthworms. The earthworms. That's what they are. The earthworms. Is my school board representative looking at this? The earthworms. These are earthworms right here. The earthworms.
You talking about Fort Valley?
Hey, she loved to do this right here.
Come on, I'm a Fort Valley.
She loved to do that, Jamal. But if she won't even look at a snake.
I said, strike again.
No, you better look at them, FAMU. Look, say something about them FAMU jokers. They know how to fight. You better leave them alone. They pull up. Even the women know how to fight.
Atlanta down 4-1, y'all. Atlanta down 4-1.
Wait, y'all got it backwards.
Atlanta down.
Everybody got quiet.
We got 8 minutes left, and we got one subject. Why are the grocery store shelves so damn empty?
I know it.
Why?
I went in today, man. You can't find nothing, especially Kroger's. You can't find nothing in there. I don't know.
That's that 10%.
Lack of
shit.
People not working.
Is it the ships?
Yeah, it's the ships. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You know, they got the ships sitting out there. Is that where all the food at? But most of our food should be made here. All the chicken we get is from here, isn't it? Yeah. You can't find none of the shells. Nobody working in the chicken places.
Yeah.
In Athens, it is. If you can't get a job nowhere, you go to Pilgrim Pride.
You ain't never lied.
Garrison.
Yeah. Man,
I don't know what the hell happened. They say they got ships backed up all over the country.
Mm-hmm.
At all the ports, the ships are backed up, waiting to come in to be unloaded, but they don't have enough trucks or whatever to do. Oh Lord,
you know what? Something's wrong with you.
The tiger showed up.
That tiger look a little sick. That tiger got COVID.
She said she gonna strike and strike and strike again. And you done went and got the tiger.
Oh, Dr. Howard Hall said she ain't with it. She ain't with it.
That's a damn fool.
That tiger can't even talk. That tiger moved.
Yeah, he the tiger for real. But
Lord, the post dog ain't even got nobody.
That damn fool there, boy.
Don't be hating. Don't be hating.
That's all right though. Hey,
And
y'all can't
that's
fly like that eagle, because that eagle eat that snake. Ooh,
Hey,
I saw
he,
something there.
he act like Lee Corso. He done put the tiger head on. Oh boy. Well, we got
What that tiger got a black eye?
yeah, chicken prices have doubled. Oh Lord, the producer just gave me this to show you, Jamal.
I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing. I can't see. I can't see.
The
I
producer
can't
just
stand
gave me
y'all.
that and told me to show you this right here, Jamal. All right.
I can't see. What is it? What is it? I can't see.
It's nut juice.
Oh,
Okay.
His sight has been restored.
look,
Look at God. Look at God. Thank you, anime. Thank you, anime.
Oh, y'all give me a headache, man. And one thing that I wanted to talk about before we go though, but they talk about these shelves are empty. I have never seen this many trucks on the highway. And why are the shelves empty when we got a million trucks on the highway? Jamal,
on highway and night train, the people want to see. What the hell is that?
My sight is gone. Something
He's
happened.
being messy. You see how he wants something. I don't want to be serious. He want to be messy.
My sight is gone. Where is it?
Hey, my producer is giving me all this paraphernalia from the Florida A&M Rattlers, and I don't know, Bethune-Cookman. I got my niece went there.
You better not mention them words in that house. You better not tell nobody but God.
That's their big rivalry. They beat the hell out of Bethune all the time.
I will go and share this with you. The second president of FAMU came from a place called Savannah State University. The second president of FAM. When FAM becomes FAM, it is tied to the second president who was trained by our first president who came from the Baxter Street School up in Athens, Georgia, that came on down here. So I'm just saying that FAM had to get the foundation right out of coastal Georgia right here. I'm just saying.
Okay, tie it all up then. Tie it all together.
Deduction.
I'm just saying. So if anything, FAM is our baby. Just to let y'all know that FAM is our baby.
Oh, snap. You going to take that, Tanya?
I'm just saying.
I want to take that, Tanya Hall.
Touchdown.
I want to take that, Tanya.
That's right. That's like 900 times. Like with Illinois and Penn State. Touchdown. 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 Touchdown.
Flag.
Touchdown. Woo.
5-yard penalty. Personal foul. Third down.
Look at the word.
Hey, Jamal. She said, put your nut juice in here and drink it out of
here.
Now that's a lot of juice.
He going to get the nut juice, I guess.
Oh Lord.
I ain't gonna get no head.
Oh Lord, y'all come.
I got Tiger. Tiger don't mess around. This is Tiger right here. Tiger don't mess around. Whoop whoop. Tiger don't mess around. Tiger don't like it. What you say, Tiger? What you said? He said because he loved Tanya, he ain't gonna say that, but just he said the worms. That's right, Tiger. Me and Tiger hang out.
Okay,
but they say Albany State got all y'all number.
Got 2
minutes. Them Rams coming for you.
She said she gonna bring you a T-shirt back, Jamal.
Ooh.
And then my brother Nature Boy, he want to talk about Albany State. That what the hell is a buck? That was the buck.
She said, "What size you wear, Jamal? Small,
medium,
medium." Anyway, with that being said, people, we're gonna be out of here.
Out of here.
That tiger's a pussy.
Meow. Out of corn say.
I would say that tiger's a pussy.
Anyway, we only got 1 minute. We go on. We got two things to play on the end. Meek, I got it. Meek, your commercial is a little. I mean, your computer's a little slow. With that being said, people, good night, and we'll see y'all on Friday. Incarceration to Incorporation. We got Financial Sins at 1. Incarceration to Incorporation at 6. We got It Is What It Is at 8, and we got America After Dark with these same characters at 10:30 on Friday. I'll be there. And the Watchdogs, we got B Win on the Watchdogs 12 noon on Friday. I
think Stone Cold Steve Austin gonna show up Friday.
Okay. With that being said,
got that title belt.
We're gonna get out of here after this commercial.
Power of the penny is visible. Dramatic improvements to our schools driven by East Blast pennies are not only visible in beautiful new schools, but improved classrooms result in improved outcomes. Now it's time to continue the power of the penny to fund necessary improvements, including healthier environments through new ventilation systems. Today's students are benefactors of the power of the penny, and your yes vote on November 2nd will benefit future students. If we don't pay for better schools now, they will pay later. Vote yes for the power of the penny on November 2nd.
I think my computer froze.